It is great to be here in America. Oh, yeah. The greatest country in the world, if you haven't traveled a lot. America's basically turned into one of these factories where we just have a sign up, like, it's been 22 days since our last horrible thing. And it's like, oh, all right, rip it down, we're back at zero again. These things just keep happening, you know, whether it's Ferguson or Baltimore.
Alright, Salawam, Call Halayimla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak, as well as a double honors upon to the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone. This video, Lord willing, it be edifying, titled America is Circling the Drain. And I'm about, I think, 30 minutes outside of Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I took this picture of the flag half-staff, and it dawned on me, just like wait a second, wasn't the flags, I just saw the flags half-staff about a week or two ago out in Joliet, outside of Chicago, Illinois. Okay, and I asked ChatGPT what the American flag, let's go to it, what does the United States of American flag set at half-staff represent? Okay, and it says, in the USA, when the American flag is flown at half-staff, it is a symbol of mourning, respect, or distress. Key meanings: mourning leaders and national figures. Okay, national tragedies, memorial days. And then it goes, who decides? The president and governors. And then it says symbolism. Flying the flag at half-staff represents a pause in normalcy, which is hysterical, and I'm recording this September 11th, 2025, going back to this comedian, where was he? Daniel Tosh. It reminded me of what he said, you know, basically, and as a truck driver, I see this at a terminal. They'll have a poster about like 11 days with no preventable accident, and then, you know, someone will fuck up and it goes back down to zero. That's America. 11 days without something tragically catastrophic and you know, just bad, without some bloodshed and mass going down. And now the frequency, the cadence of that is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. It's every damn day some type of tragedy goes down in here, in that bloody city, Babylon the Great America, showing you this place is circling the drain. Okay, continuing on this, the symbolism of the flags being set at half-staff, which I did see just 2 weeks ago, because they were mourning some type of a school shooting. All right, I believe it was in Minnesota, and here we go again. Yesterday we had a guy get you know, taken out from long distance, as well as we had a school shooting on the same day. Never mind what else in the world was going on, you know. So this is the end. Symbolism of the flag at half-staff. Flying the flag at half-staff represents a pause in normalcy, a way of bowing the nation's most important symbol to express collective sorrow and respect. Okay, and this place is in a state of mourning, day in and day out. That mirth, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, is drying out. So, and what I also saw, you know, in this strange town was these weird ass water towers. Okay, and I found them to be very symbolic when I was taking a picture of them too, because not only when I took a picture I saw a 144, you know, but as a faith booster, but these towers reminded me of some type of a watchtower in like a prison, some type of dystopian psych ward, you know, concentration camp like prison, where you know, just keep your head down, keep working, continue working, and keep smiling. All right, that's America. You know, keep smiling, keep clocking in, keep going to work, don't ask no questions, everything's fine. And 2/3 of our people are in that same spirit. They dancing in a spirit of mirth and enjoying this place. Meanwhile, we're going completely against the grain. I'm gonna get Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 1. We are standing against. We looking, the warden to his face, saying your prison that you done laid for the children of Israel is gonna collapse. It's going out. Okay, you gonna get judged for it. Okay, and as I'm seeing, these strange water towers that to me look like watchtowers in some type of psych ward, I see a 144. Let's play that real quick. All right, and to me, that's a reminder that our prison sentence in this hell is coming to an end. Okay, Esau is the end for 2nd Ezra 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And in America is Esau, the Edomites, so-called WHITEs. This is their chief headquarters. Okay, their most powerful empire ever. And it's coming to an end. And this is going to be the last empire of not only Esau, Edom for sure. His ass going straight in the chains, but for the rest of these heathen nations as well. And let's speak on the end of America. Isaiah 47 verse 1, because there is no America written in the Bible. It's prophesied as Babylon. Okay, there's an ancient Babylon, but there's a future Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great. Okay, that will be utterly annihilated by fire. This is Isaiah 47 verse 1 in the NLT. I get this out a lot because this place is clearly, losing its dominance. Come down, virgin daughter of Babylon, and sit in the dust, for your days of sitting on a throne have ended, O daughter of Babylonia. Never again will you be the lovely princess, tender and delicate. Okay, and never again, America's days at the tippy top, that mirage is over with. How the fuck you gonna sit here as a citizen and pretend like this shit is normal? You can't send your kid, you can't go a month without some school getting shot up. You can't go a week without some type of mass stabbing. Wasn't there a mass stabbing up in Traverse City, Michigan about a month or two ago? Then you got a little Sheetamite woman getting poked up on a train down there in Charlotte. You would expect that in New York City. This is Charlotte, North Carolina. It's some type of as the comedian was going in, of just tragedy after tragedy. Okay,
it is great to
we gonna highlight that. Habakkuk 2 verse 12, because this place was built off the tragedy, blood, sweat, and tears off the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Esau built his final kingdom of bloodshed and wickedness, and it's finna go out off mass bloodshed and wickedness. Habakkuk 2 verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity. Ain't that what this man done did to the Native Americans? And then have the nerve to have one of the biggest national holidays, Thanksgiving. Okay, ain't that what he did to the Northern Kingdom, so-called Hispanics? Okay, the so-called Mexicans, tribe of Issachar. He done took down all they land, oppressed them, and then took all the resources. Never mind dragging the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, so-called blacks, so-called West Indians, Jamaicans, so-called Haitians, over by way of slave ships, okay, and further, oppressed and enslaved our people and built his kingdom off. A lot of these insurance companies you see today were founded off slavery. A lot of these companies existed during slavery, all right? Esau built his kingdom off the blood, sweat, and tears of the true Israelites of the Bible, and there's a judgment that goes with that, okay? This is the modern day Egypt, and the Lord is hitting as Egypt before with these plagues, and they increasing day by day by day, and we root for this. Nahum 3 verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. Okay, and this is that bloody city, man. And Habakkuk 2 and 12 and Nahum 3 verse 1, you wouldn't see these type of stories. I remember when I was in high school, they made a big deal out of the Columbine shooting in the late 90s. Okay, but it's a damn school shooting every other week. We just numb to the madness here. And that reminds me of Revelation 11 verse 11, that 350-year prophecy when the Lord would begin to wake our elders up, the elder teachers of our apostles, okay, and on down to the apostles, and on eventually down to us. That would coincide with the precipitous downfall of America from about 1620 to 1970. All right, Revelation 11 verse 11 says 3.5 days. That's talking about 350 years. It is a beautiful thing to be awoken to this glorious wisdom and knowledge before, all hell breaks loose, which is it's happening. Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. All right, and that's Esau. Esau be that Edomite that got his ass clapped and taken out yesterday up in Utah. These Edomites be making no accounts for our labors. All the blood, sweat, and tears we done gave to this wicked queendom. Okay, but we're standing in the face of the warden saying, hey, the Lord prophesied, thus said the Holy Scriptures. Your kingdom was built off wickedness and bloodshed, and it's finna go out. And these elites, who really control it from the top, know that. But we try to tell our people that, and they reject it. They're like a battered woman in a abusive relationship. Okay, they want to stay here in Babylon and keep getting their ass beat. Okay, we are looking at this place, we don't have that post-traumatic Stockholm syndrome. We want to get the fuck out of here as far as possible. It reminds me of that Kanye song on his first album, okay, called Spaceships. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly. And then the sample goes to heaven knows. Okay, 2 Peter 3 verse 13. We seek for new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. This place is wicked as hell, man. And it's every damn other day where you've seen the flags set at half staff and the country's in some state of mourning, some state of war. President Trump then changed it from Department of Defense to Department of War. We're in that time of war, okay? And we're wishing, praying to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Let's close off on this, actually. Ephesians, the 5th chapter. These are some real evil times that we're in, and we're praying for protection. We want to expediently, get the hell out of this place. This is just, wickedness is increasing on all sides. Let me get this. Ephesians 5, I believe, start at verse 15 and 16. Ephesians 5, 15 and 16. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And these are some real sinister times out here. Lord willing, we be protected and endure till the end and get the first fruits of the kingdom to come and get to witness the fall of our enemy. Okay, I hope this was edifying. Shalom.